So I think we have enough time to do another run. Let's see, let's try beat Reva. Let's try beat Reva once again. This time, I'm just fishing for Virus Spell. I think that's just really strong for her. Because we're just spamming a lot of spells at once. All we need is Virus Spell. All we need is one. Just one Virus Spell and we should be good. I just gotta be careful of not using my self-damaging spells accidentally and killing myself, you know? That's the number one thing I need to remember. Don't kill myself accidentally. Okay. Otherwise, it's just very slow if I don't have Virus Spell. I need some kind of DPS in general. Maybe Energize will work too, but I love Virus Spell. However, so I will probably be fishing for that. I think it's under double lift, and it shouldn't be too rare, I think. Like, it's pretty common as far as I know. Might as well get that. Riffle? Yeah, Riffle's good. Come on, give me Virus Spell. We should be good. I mean, you don't need it, it's just, it makes things quite a lot faster. I don't see the shopkeeper. That's kind of weird. Alright, there's no shopkeeper in the first stage. Usually there is, but I guess there's a chance that she won't show up. Sometimes. Damn it. Yeah, again, you can definitely just beat this game or beat this run, this character without a lot of DPS. But that's what I did last time, and it just took very, very long to get anywhere. So I really need that DPS. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, what are you gonna do? You gonna swipe at me with your scythe? Even though it's a weird, like scythes were even as far as I know anyway. I might be wrong, I'm not like a historian or anything. But as far as I know, scythes weren't really used in like normal combat. Like it was just like a improvised weapon by peasants, is what it was used for, at least in medieval times. And somehow it's associated with the Grim Reaper, and I don't know why. Oh, accident killed a nurse. Oops. I wonder. Well, maybe I'm wrong, because I'm thinking maybe there's maybe a war scythe. Is there such thing as a war scythe? Maybe there is. I'm not even sure, actually. I might be wrong about that. Just reflected, why not? I was gonna say, you know, it should be a pretty easy shopkeeper fight, but there's no shopkeeper. I have to wait for the next stage. We might just end up dying to shopkeeper anyway, if we're unlucky. We'll see, I guess. Yeah. I would like to get a health, but I can't. I have no DPS. Ah! Stop it. Reflect the thing. Sure. Also moves you. Even if you reflect it, it moves you. Gain money, apply a root. Might as well get money, why not? Sure, max. I can try to save you guys, I don't know if I can. Maybe. Okay, I did it, amazing. 2 artifacts, right? Do you get 2 artifacts from that? Connect shield and business. Oh, sure, yeah. Okay, you do get 2 artifacts. So the green, because I probably already said this, but like, I kind of forget sometimes, but the green hostages, they give you artifacts. The ones with top hats give you, money, and obviously the nurses give you health. There you go. I was sometimes never sure, especially when I do the pacifist endings. When Shiso gives you something, I always never know what it is because you don't get it right away, right? But I guess it is like an artifact. That's what he gives you, the little like white diamond thing, I guess. Represents a diamond, or no, well, it is a diamond. Represents a artifact, rather. I can't really, yeah. I mean, I can't save her, unfortunately. I would like to save her, but I can't. She's in the way, so. Unfortunately, you have to die. Look, it wasn't me that killed you, it was the developer for putting you in that position. The god of this world, destined for you to die. It deemed you unnecessary to live. Anyway, I damaged myself, I think. Oops. Didn't I say before to be careful not to actually damage myself? Reflect that. Ah. Oh, I still had like one card in my deck. I thought I already used my cards. Wow! Reflect, huh? Come on. What are you gonna do, Silsey? What are you gonna do? Slice with your sword. Good. Not gonna do much. Because you're very predictable. 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 I can say predictable. Repulkin. Basta Wealth. No, it's quoting random. What game is he from? I think, wasn't he? Is it Fatal Fury? Or Fatal Fury? Fatal Fury? Fury. Fatal Fury. Is where, I don't know his name, but like, you know, the final boss of like Terry's game. You know, the guy in Smash. The guy that goes, "Are you okay? Basta Wealth." I just know that there's like a final boss in that game. I don't to be honest, the details are kind of vague. I don't really remember everything from it. But I just know it's kind of like a beat 'em up, you know? And you play as Terry or his brother, and then the final boss is always this old guy that goes, "Repulkin, double Repulkin, predictable," or something like that. And he shoots energy waves at you. And then when you kill him, you throw him off the roof or something. Something like that. Oh, I actually got hit. My mistakes were rewarded. Amazing. I got hit, and therefore she got hit too from my artifact. I guess got an upgrade. Why not? If I get a virus spell, that's what I'll use it on. Let's see. I guess go over here. Reva is very slow in this build. I just have to wait it out. I just have to wait it out. Oh, okay, that works. Again, my mistakes were rewarded. I should have parried that, but oh well. It works out. I need virus spell though. Where's virus spell? Wait, what virus spell? This run's gonna take a million years if I don't get virus spell. Assuming I don't die from the shopkeeper. Again, it shouldn't be too hard. I can always cheese it. I mean, sometimes it's just hard to not to cheese because you end up hitting her with all the spells anyway. So the Soul Link cheese will accidentally kill her. Most likely, but who knows? Let's stand there and get reflect. Oh, that didn't do anything. I missed the. I didn't know where the diagonals were going. Where were the diagonals going? I have no idea. I think it's double lift, right? I think it's double lift. Yeah, double lift should be the virus spell. Maybe it's more rare than I thought. I thought it would be easy to find. I guess not. No, didn't do anything. Yeah, shuffle again for 20 damage. Good. And I'll just kill you. Oh, I got hit. Oops. Actually, I literally took off the hands off my keyboard because I wasn't worried too much, but actually I should have moved. Deck slam. Nah. I don't even have virus spells, so that's just more baggage in my deck, which I don't want. or fluff that I don't need. Just 2 spear guys. Just 2 spear guys. Get parried. Get demolished. Alright. I'm just waiting for the... Gain 10 defense when you get... for 1 second when you get hit. I mean, that's very good. For Reva. Dreading the shopkeeper fight. Let's see. Well, again, it shouldn't be too hard. But I say that and I die. You know what? I'll grab both of these for maximum health. And then remove them. Like so. Boop. And I guess refresh. Well, do I need flow? I don't think I need flow. I guess I'll grab that. And that's all I'll get. Alright. Let's see what happens. Like so. Alright. So you just hit her with everything. And maybe when she does the ice pillar attack, she'll just kill herself. You know, that'll work out. I'm not intentionally trying to do it, but, you know, if it ends up happening, then I will take advantage of that. Do. Oh, do this. I could also reflect this, but that'll be really hard timing, I think. Well, not really hard timing, but you have to, like, take into account your mana as well when you reflect. Well, there you go. That's the Soul Link cheese. Get cheesed on. Aha! Delicious, delicious cheese. A rescue badge? Well, useful, but, you know, there's some hostage situations where Reva can't do much about. Apply 1 fragile to all enemies? Sure, why not? Alright, we got out of there pretty unscathed, I guess. So we're really in good shape. We just need DPS, which I don't have, so I need damage. Damage would be nice. Virus spell. Nope. Come on, virus spell. I have double lift, right? What are the chances? I think the chances are pretty not high. I think like a 15% chance or 10%. I don't know. Maybe less than that. When you pick a focus and everything. Reflect. Ah, get reflected. Oh. That is not good reflex. Okay, well. Help! Help! Okay. Okay. I'm staying in the wrong spot. Unfortunately. Okay. That's not a good spot. I should have reflected. I don't know, I always forget to reflect as well. If I'm in a bad spot, just reflect. Well, don't worry about it, just reflect. Okay, 23 health. Oh, okay, that works. I got hit, so that actually did damage to her as well. Yet again, my mistakes were rewarded. Which normally is not what you should be proud of, but oh well. Okay, just deal with this enemy. Okay. Flawless battle. I mean, it's pretty easy to get a flawless battle. Usually in the first battle in every stage, it's usually just one guy. Shouldn't be too hard. Just give me virus spell. I just need to like eventually get virus spell. Hopefully. It's just what I'm aiming for. If I don't get the card I need, this is gonna be a long run. Come on. Come on. You know you want to give me the spell I need. Mr. Cannon. Give me what I want, you know? Can't exactly go to a shop and buy it. I was thinking like, you know, if you want to buy something, just go to a shop. Get what you want. Can't do that. And for one, I killed the shopkeeper. So. Flawless battle. Reload. Sustain. I like that box. I like that box. Come on. Give me that box. No. Oh well. I wonder what mods are available for this game. You know, I saw a few mods in the beginning. I don't know if anyone made any more. But for example, obviously someone made like a Mega Man mod of this game where you get to play as Mega Man, you know? I mean, I think it's doable. Like, it's easy. Well, I don't know if it's easy, but you can put a lot of like sprites, you know? You can like make your own sprite sheet, you know? You could probably just rip it from a game or something and just put the character in the game. So you can probably put any character you want. I've seen Mega Man, I've seen like Cherno, I guess, from Toho. A few other anime characters as well. Because obviously Steam Workshop, that's what you do. You put anime girls, obviously. I mean, it makes more sense for this game, because this game is pretty anime too. So, it doesn't break the immersion too much. But I know, for example, in Left 4 Dead, the zombie game from Valve, you can also put anime girls in that one too. There's a lot of anime girl models, even though it doesn't make sense. Okay. Come on. 7 health. Alright. 7 health. Darn. Okay. Virus spell. Come on. Virus spell. Yeah, healing. That's good. It's not bad. No virus spell though. I mean, do you get a? I don't know. Do you get a card every after battle, or how does it work? Actually, I have no idea. You know, the healing is appreciated. Yeah, you do get cards every battle. I thought I didn't get a card in that time. I don't know. Anyway. Ow. Not much to say. I just need to defeat these enemies. You know, this run hasn't even started. This run hasn't even started. I just need the card that I need to get, and then that will be the true beginning of the Reva run. But if I don't get it, you know, it's gonna be a slog, isn't it? Again, the character is interesting in its own way, though. Not a bad thing, but it's just takes a million years. So it'll take a million years. Ow! Ow! Get that doll out of here. So many dolls, stop it. Yes, shoot your own dolls. Good. That just damaged yourself for a lot. Come on, shoot your doll. Shoot it. Yes. Saffron just loves to just damage herself for some reason. I don't know. It's just her boss AI. Maybe she just shouldn't put those dolls down. Probably a good idea to not bother the dolls because she just ends up hurting herself. You know, I imagine what could make this battle way harder, which I would not like, but you could do it where like she isn't affected by her own dolls, so like there's no friendly fire for her own self-defense dolls. I guess it could be a thing she could do. Definitely make the fight a lot harder, but you know, if the developer wants to be very sadistic about this battle, I don't recommend it, but it is an option. Just hit your own doll. Come on, hit your own doll. Good. Yeah. I didn't even need to do anything. Still not what I want. I guess I'll get an upgrade, sure. How rare is Virus Spell anyway? I thought it was pretty common, but yet still not getting what I want. It's a double lift, right? It's double lift. I think it's double lift. Unless I'm crazy. I don't think I'm crazy, am I? No, scaling railguns. I don't want bitty bitty. I don't want bitty bitty. I want the other thing. I want the other spell. Let's go here. I can't save you. Oh well. I think I damaged myself. Damn it. I didn't even get the mercy killer. Oh well. This is what happens when the run takes so long. I have nothing to talk about. I don't know. I have nothing to talk about. What do I even talk about when I have nothing to talk about? I tend to ramble about something, I guess, but I don't know. You know, it's hard to think of a subject. It's off the top of your head. I don't know. Maybe some people can do it easily, but I'm not very good at that. Go over here. Blue. Well, I guess I don't know, just like interesting small little thing. I played like MetaWare High School recently, I guess. You know, I did like a stream of that. There's actually some secrets I missed, so I don't know how I'll add it. Maybe if I do a YouTube video, I probably will make a YouTube video of it, so, or at least multiple YouTube videos, because I think the playthrough was around 3 hours, so obviously I'll cut it up into probably 3 videos. Maybe 4? I don't know, maybe it was 3 or 4 hours, can't remember. Around maybe 3 to 4 hours. So most likely, for that particular video, when it comes out on YouTube, I'll probably do a little extra thing, you know? Probably after this stream, actually. I'll probably do a little extra thing where I add a little addendum to my playthrough. There'll be YouTube exclusive content, amazing. Because I did miss a few things, actually. There's a little interesting thing where you can like go into the files, which I did actually on stream, but there's actually more. You can even go directly into the game scripts, I guess, and there's actually a few more comments you could like look for, I guess. And it's all like, it's a slight like, you know, we call them like alternate reality game, sort of. It's not that involved, but just a little Easter egg you'd find, and I'll probably explore that in the video, maybe. You know, just like a few minutes, maybe. It's not like that big of a deal. It's just like interesting little Easter egg to look for in that particular game that I did before. Anyway, oh yeah, this guy. Just reflecting. I don't know why. I was just mindlessly trying to kill it, but Reflecting will probably do more damage. You know, it would be funny if I saw... I don't know. It'd be funny if I saw a virus spell and I just mindlessly skipped it somehow. That would be bad. Hopefully I didn't do that. I need viruses. Give me the virus. No. Normally you don't want viruses, but in this case I do. I want the virus in the video game. Ow. Reflect. Okay. I'm just gonna stand here, I guess. Slowly, bit by bit. And the HP down for this plant. Yep. Rise me! Back in the old days. You know, I used to play RuneScape, you know? I played RuneScape and I spent... I don't know how I did it, but like... Sometimes I would just spend hours. The entire day, just like grinding skills. Because what you can do in RuneScape, I mean, at the time, I felt it was pretty cool. But you can do like various things, like, you know, you can mine ore, you can like make weapons and armor in that game, and you know, like chop trees and sell the wood or whatever. And there's just like multiple skills that weren't just combat. It was also just mundane skills you can like build up. And at the time, you know, it sounded pretty amazing. I mean, these days, well, even back then though, maybe it wasn't all that great. I think it's because I was young as well. I've never heard of such revolutionary mechanics where you can just do mundane things like cooking. You know, and you just build up that skill, and obviously you get better at it or whatever, and then you can just live out your life being a level 100 cook or something. I don't know. Then again, combat skill I think is still tied to your, or rather your level is still tied to your combat. Anyway. But yeah, it was just amazing to me at the time that you didn't have to like do combat. You could just do other things. So that's what I did. You know, I just spent hours just mining the same rock forever, and ever and ever, and chopping wood. It was fun at the time, anyway. No, these days, you know, I probably wouldn't do that anymore because that sounds a little too tedious. But you know, I imagine it's just like nostalgia. It was the first time you're doing something like that. It sounds amazing, and you would spend all that time doing that. I don't know. It kind of builds on that kind of like human behavior. I feel like where like a lot of MMOs, you're kind of building up towards something, right? You're getting experience, you're getting gold. You know, even if it's all virtual. It's like it really hits on that natural human instinct to like build towards a goal. I feel like even if it's like, you know, nothing. It's all virtual and not real. But then again, there's like gold farmers, I guess, where you can like, I mean, most of them are scams, I feel like, but there are always these MMO bots that advertise their services where you can like buy game currency with real money, which I would not personally recommend to do because again, that's probably just a giant scam. And even if it isn't, it's just kind of ruins the game, don't you think? There's virus spell. There you go. Speaking of like scams and maybe virus, I don't know, scams could, you know, you get scammed, you might get a virus. Anyway. Yeah, just get a little upgrader. And might as well heal, sure. There you go, there's the virus spell. That's the one thing I wanted. I might as well upgrade. Apply fragile on hit. That's actually perfect because if you're hitting it multiple times, I might as well upgrade it again because the biggest damage dealer is what I want. Now piercing or splash damage, I don't know. Okay, it might not be that great in that case because I don't want. Obviously, I don't want to consume it. Okay, fine. I'll get piercing. I feel like it's not that useful, but I'll get it anyway. What are they talking about? Talk about RuneScape. I don't know. Talk about RuneScape. Back in the old days. Good old days. Yeah, everyone was playing World of Warcraft. I just played RuneScape. I don't know. I mean, obviously because it's free. But I didn't have a lot of money, especially when I'm young. You know, it's like under 18 or whatever. I mean, I don't know. What's the age where you can like get a credit card? Because that's the difference, right? Because you can't buy anything online if you can't have a credit card, obviously. So I never really bought anything until I had a credit card. So when I was young, I didn't have any money. Now, even if I did have money, well, I can't like, again, I can't like throw money at the screen to make it work. You need a credit card. I don't know. Could you get like, I don't know, you could get like a student credit card, I guess. But I never bothered to do so. Oh well. I don't know what, like, maybe I was just dumb. I don't know. I felt like that you have to be a little bit older to actually get like a proper credit card. And buy stuff online. Even then though, well, back in the day, I feel like my parents, sometimes even still, is a bit like overly paranoid about buying stuff online, you know? I don't know if anyone feels the same, or felt this, or had like parents who felt that way before, but I did, and you know, that also was a barrier to like getting anything online, which is fine, whatever. Again, I just played free games in that case, you know? That's how it works. That's why I played RuneScape. That's the biggest reason. Probably the same reason why, for example, like, you know, Fortnite, for example, or even, what's the most popular thing right now? I mean, not the most popular, but one of the popular battle royales right now is Call of Duty Warzone. That's also a thing, where it's free, right? And that's the biggest draw. The reason it's free is that it draws in a big population of people who want to play. Among other things, obviously marketing as well. Just because it's free doesn't mean everyone will play it, but you know. But yeah, that's why I played RuneScape. It was free. My first MMO experience. I think I played MapleStory before that, though. Yeah, I played MapleStory before that. But definitely, again, one of those, because again, it kind of blew my mind, because you could, like, do other things than killing mobs all day. Though you can't do that in RuneScape, obviously. And probably there were MMOs, again, that did that. You know, that you could like get other, like level up other skills other than just combat in other MMOs. I think there was a game called Ultima Online, you know, but that was too old for me. That's like probably before I was even born. But there was Ultima Online, I guess. But I feel like isn't that another game where you gotta pay for it? So that's probably a barrier for me, a financial barrier. Same reason I didn't play World of Warcraft, I guess, is what I said before. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just rambling because this river run's gonna take a long time. Though it's gonna be faster though because of Virus Spell. Virus Spell will definitely make things go a lot faster. You're dead. Okay. You know, I wanted to mention something else. I kind of forgot. Like, I was thinking of something else as well when I was talking about MMOs. I kind of forgot. What was it? I don't remember now. I kind of lost it in my head. Oh well. Like something related to MMOs, but not necessarily MMOs. Oh yeah, I was saying like how like games are free. That's a big draw of like having a big audience, right? For players anyway, a big community, you know? I have heard, I don't know if it was recently, but there was like another battle royale. It's kind of silly, but what was it called? It was called The Culling, I guess. It was actually one of the first BRs out there, I think, and a very unique mechanics and everything. But it kind of like died, you know, because everyone stopped playing it. And there was kind of like a revival, like the sequel called The Culling 2, I think. I don't know, it comes to mind because because I'm thinking of free games, you know. But like The Culling 2 kind of flopped too, because it was one of those games where you had to buy in first, right? You had to buy in the game, and that's how it is for most of the games back then. But you know, these days, obviously not. If you're gonna do like a huge multiplayer game, actually the way to go is actually free to play. I mean, just like a lot of gadget games as well. On mobile, you gotta draw in the big crowd first before you make people start paying, you know. And even then, it's better to keep it free, because then will have a big audience in the first place. The biggest draw of any kind of multiplayer game is having a player base, you know, in the first place. No. Just kill her. Okay, just barf everywhere. Blah. Puke all the virus spell all over her. Disgusting. Haste when you cast a spell? I mean, I get like anchored from the virus spells, but oh well. Maybe it'd be useful. But yeah, the culling 2 flopped, everyone got a refund. And again, there was a recent-ish, I guess. I don't know exactly when. It's just I've heard like secondhand anyway. They kind of did a revival because that's what everyone initially wanted, at least from the original player base. They just wanted the normal culling. They didn't want like all these weird updates to it or all these changes. They just want like a normal culling, and that's ideally that's what they did. But also they have a really weird marketing model where instead of being free is what you think it would happen because you're competing with a lot of other battle royales. Instead of that, you actually have to pay for the game. Which is like, I don't know, some people are enraged by that, I guess, obviously. But also, for me anyway, because I have no real stake, I guess, in the culling. I never really played it. I saw other people play it. It looked okay. Pretty alright. Might have been like one of the bigger BRs if it, marketed itself better, I guess. But it did not. But it's just funny to me, like, they just, for some reason, made it not free, and also... Well, I guess they did make it free, actually, when I think about it. I'm trying to remember correctly. Okay, I think they made it free, but, like, you only get, like, one trial, you know? It's this weird thing where, like, you can buy the full game, obviously. But if you want to play it free, you get, like, a token or something. You get, like, one free try, and if you win, then you can, like, play again. But otherwise, if you lose, which is often the case in Battle Royales, it's very rare that you get, like, an actual win. This is, like, an elimination, kind of like game or game mode, whereas the idea is that you only get one winner out of like 100 people or more, so obviously winning is very rare. But yeah, like often you don't win, so instead you can buy real money extra tries. So when you think about it, actually yeah, it's I'm trying to remember. I think I remembered it wrong initially. I think it's more like gacha, like gacha games basically. Also I'm getting murdered by the thing. You gotta be careful. Do that. Do this. Just, take it slow. But you can buy stamina, basically. You can buy Saint Quartz. But even worse, because you can't even roll for waifus, so what's the point, You can buy stamina, but you can't even use it to roll for anime girls. What's the point? Anime girl JPEGs. So yeah, that's the model for the culling, the revival of the culling. You actually have to pay for currency to actually play the game, unless you want to wait a day, I think. Unless they changed it, I don't know, but unless you wait a day for your stamina refill, then you get an extra try, I guess. Or I don't know if it's a day or maybe a week, I don't know. Which is just weird. Why would they do that? It's just weird to me, I'm not particularly angry. Some people are maybe angry, but I just find it super weird. Because you want people to start playing in the first place. Why do you want to put these barriers to even play the game? That's not how you market, at least a massive multiplayer game these days. Unless you want to make an MMO, I guess, specifically an MMO with subscriptions, I guess. I think that's what it was. Yeah, the culling revival thing. You like get a subscription, and then you get like multiple tries a day or something. Again, it's weird though. You don't want people to not play the game. This is just weird. You want people to play the game. You don't want to like not make people play the game. It makes no sense. Unless people are worried about hackers. That's another thing about free-to-play games, I guess. People are worried about hackers. That's probably the major, maybe not excuse, but the major reason that people don't like free-to-play games. And rather would pay for the full game because it's like easy access for hackers, I guess. I guess it's a problem. At the same time, though, if your game doesn't have an audience in the first place, you gotta have people to buy in, right? And I feel like people, are they gonna buy in for the culling? It used to be unique, but nowadays, not so much, right? So, what are they thinking? You're crazy. Nobody wants to play the culling, and yet You're making people pay for it in the first place? I don't know. It's weird. It's just weird. Like, if you already have like a big brand name, I guess, and people actually like the stuff already, then maybe you make people pay for it, but otherwise... I mean, that's what EA does, you know? If you're like EA, known for like making sports games, people sometimes get angry about their like business practices, but you know, it works because it's not about the actual money they make. Well, sort of. It is about the money they make, but also like it's more so about how people buy in for a brand name, you know, in video games, I guess. I'm not an expert, I guess, but you know, it's kind of like how people buy shoes or fashion clothes or whatever, you know. You can like, there's like two shoes. One of it costs like $200, and the other one costs like $20. And the reason the other one that costs $200 mostly because of brand recognition, even though those shoes come from the same factory. It's kind of like, it's like that, you know. People just buy in, right, for the more recognizable brand, and they pay for it. If not, then why are you making something expensive in the first place? I don't know, or barriers to entry. It's just weird. I feel like either they hire, like, I forget what the company's called, but the people who work on the calling, either they hired someone who is super out of touch with the game industry, or they didn't hire anyone at all and just winged it. I don't know. Either one of those two, I guess. It's my theory. Anyway. I don't know, I'm just rambling about random video games at this point because nothing else to talk about except Virus Spell. Virus Spell! Whee! Ow. Ow. Virus Spell! Whee! Come on. Beat the game for me, Virus Spell. Ow. Should like reflect more. I'm not paying attention. I'm just mindlessly rambling about random things. Spamming the button. Spam the button. Come on. What? Nope. Gotta go over here, I guess. Oh, but then I gotta touch mine. Oh, well, that's fine. look at my virus spells. So much. That's a lot of virus spells. Wah! Ah! Wah! Gotta wait. Yep. Yep. Ah! Ah! Oh. Gotta wait. Wish he stands still, you know? It'd be nice if he stood still. Stop moving! Gunner, stop moving. It'd be great if you stop moving. And then I can just destroy his face. That kinda did damage to me, oh well. Destroy! Ah! What the hell? That kinda like burst, did a bunch of burst damage all at once. Anyway. Boop. What am I doing? I'm playing One Step from Eden, by the way. I'm doing the Beat Reva build. As it turns out, using Virus Spell is very good. So you should do that if you're playing as Reva in this game, using her alternative loadout, which you get from defeating the neutral boss of this game. But you don't get it immediately, unless maybe you want to know. I think you get... I don't know if you get loadouts, but I do know you get costumes from doing certain achievements. I'm still missing one achievement. Or rather, not one achievement, rather one costume that you get from achievement. I think it's Archmage or whatever. Archsage. So it's like a costume or saffron. I'm still missing it. I don't know if I'm gonna bother getting it specifically. I haven't really bothered doing it, but I think it's like you gotta get the achievement by getting a spell from every focus, which is weird. Like I don't know if you could do that normally. Like a lot of the achievements in this game tend to be like weird gimmick runs, or like stuff that you wouldn't normally do, right? I don't know. This is weird. I normally wouldn't just get a spell from every focus. It doesn't sound like a good idea. I don't know. Unless maybe there's a specific combo you can do, a specific combination that involves every spell from every focus, maybe. Or maybe you just go insane and just get every single spell you see and somehow it would work out? I don't know. What kind of character would that be? that could like actually make that work. Because there's a spell called Midnight, you know, that consumes every single spell in your deck, but then also casts them all at once. Probably is very good for that particular situation where you literally just pick up every single spell you see in every battle. It'll be a challenge. It'll be a challenge in itself, I imagine. And just do that and somehow make it work. I don't know. It sounds crazy to me. Normally you want synergy, right? You want like actual combinations that work well together, not like random spells all at once. Sounds like a newbie mistake to actually do that. But, you know, maybe, funnily enough, you know, something that is actually a bad idea and actually be very skillful if you can pull it off, right? Kind of like the inverse. It's like in Dark Souls, you know how you like, most people start with, like newbies, they start with like really bad armor or whatever. But then they learn how to play the game, actually equip the armor, and actually use proper weapons. But then eventually you get so good at the game, or at least good, at least get to a certain point anyway. Or actually you're just rolling around naked, you know? It's like the inverse. You start out naked, I mean not naked, I don't know. You start like really... If you're a newbie, you don't know what to do, I guess, you might start off naked. And then you put on armor, and then at the end you just... It's like a cycle, you know? It's a never-ending cycle. Back to being naked. And using crappy weapons, because you want a challenge, right? That's how it works. What do you call that? The skill cycle? The player skill? The gamer cycle? I don't know. Wah! Okay, get out of the way. And then do this. Wah! And get out of the way, okay. Shields up. I have a lot of mana. I don't need all that mana. Actually, I want like... I mean, obviously I want... At this point, I want mana infusion, I think. I don't know. I forget if there's any other spells that is useful for Reva in particular. But I think mana infusion is pretty good for her. Because it does damage to herself, a little bit of damage, and also gives you mana back, which is okay, I guess. Not bad. It's just like another spell that kind of fits the gimmick, you know? Okay. I'm missing all my text. Basically what I'm doing is just... What? No! I should have reflected that actually. I forget, Chief was the only one where actually, if you get stuck in his traps, it's actually not that bad, because he's just reflecting. The only character that you don't have to worry about being trapped, actually. Yeah, also nice to have Beesmith, by the way, a Beesmith. I don't know how to say it. Beesmith, Boosmith, Bysmith. Because I get shields from every single spell I cast. That's perfect. Yeah! Woo! Wah! Gems! Oh, get these gems out here. Ow. Ow. Look at my spell. Ah! Ah! Come on, stand still, Shiso. Ah. Oh, no, okay, one more. Ah! I can't even press the button hard fast enough. Ah! Unless I really like focus on the spam. Can't really. Ah! Ah! Okay. I don't know why I scream every time, you know? It's just the anime protagonist battle yell. You gotta do it. Frost removal. I mean, I don't know if I need any of these. Sure, okay. None of these are useful. I'll get a removal just in case I get in case I accidentally misclick and somehow get a spell I don't want. I need to remove it for some reason. Otherwise, oh, I hit the nurse, which is not good. Ah. Ah. I damaged myself. Why? Let's kill this thing. I don't like that turret. That's the thing that summons turrets. I really hate that. Really hate it. Alright. Ah. Okay. Reload. Ah. Okay. Reload. And one more time. Encore. Actually, I gotta stop spamming, just in case, because when the battle ends, you kind of lose all your shields, and you can actually hurt yourself with the corset. So I should not spam after the battle's over. Let's try to save a hostage. No. I was gonna say, let's try to save a hostage. Nope. And it turns out, no. You can't. You're not allowed to. I was stuck in that. Leech, well, at this point, I'm pretty full health. I just want max health. That's why I wanted to save a hostage, because I have the badge. Okay, well, I can save this one. Hopefully. And just reflect. I mean, I don't need to do anything else. I'm just doing it just because. Like, I just reflected, and, you know, we're good. Gives you more health, though. So that's great. Apply Frost to Trinity cast. That does not help me at all. But I'll put it in my pocket anyway. Alright, these things. I just need to, like, spam as much as I can. Spam this one. There's Soul Link. And then... Uh-oh. Not fast enough. Okay, that one's down. Now for you. One more. Come on. Oh, like I wish I had obviously the artifact that makes you shuffle faster. That'd be nice. Beggars can't be choosers, though. You know what? Sure, let's go here. I don't need the help, so... I say that as I accidentally hit myself with the corset again. Damn it. Why does that always happen? I don't pay attention, so I just accidentally hit myself. Hopefully the nurse doesn't die. I don't think any of these things actually attack the nurse, so... Hopefully I'll heal up. Okay, good. Heal up. Alright, thanks. And also some more max health, because I saved her. Amazing. Walk over broken tiles, we don't really need that. As far as I know, Seraph doesn't create broken tiles. This is some special move I haven't seen yet. Somehow. Okay, this kind of sucks. Ow. Okay. Gotta make sure not hit myself with the corset. Okay, good. Aim over there, good. Thank you. Okay, good. Okay, to take my time now. Because I'm just worried because, you know, that was a hard combination. Or I guess a dangerous combination. Because that enemy could be doing like a slash attack, you know? At the spot where you're trying to hide from the laser at the same time. So it's just like, I don't know, unavoidable damage unless I reflect. Anyway, oh, here's Eden, by the way. I kind of just clicked without even thinking about it. In fact, just start attacking right now before she even finishes talking, because I need those virus spells. Let's go. Alright, there, let's go. This is it. All I need to do is spam, and maybe I'll win. Okay. Yep. Spam. I love it when she does that, because she just goes directly to in front of me, so that works. Okay. Go down. Oh, here, and up. Oh, damn, I missed. I can also reflect. I always forget about that. I never remember to reflect. What am I doing? Oh, you know, reflect. Yeah, that works. Just parry her dumb spells. Okay. Reflect just in case I don't do it correctly. Okay. I mean, it's probably more DPS, actually, to look for the reflex instead. You know? Alright, I have so many virus spells. Okay, what you gonna do? Just stand there, unfortunately. Oh, Excalibur. I hate this. Okay, just reflect it. You know what? Don't bother dodging it properly, just reflect. I'm such a big cheater, you know, don't bother actually remembering the patterns and dodging it properly like a skillful gamer. Just press the parry button and you should be good. Okay, I'm still pretty good health at the moment. Okay, I just got hit by those. Like a dummy. Okay. I'm just scared, I'm just pressing the button. Okay. I'm not even hitting her with a reflex. Oh, I'm actually getting hit past my shields. No! Is my overpowered cheese build gonna be overpowered by her attacks? I don't know. Oh. A little bit more. And there you go. More. That's kind of weird, actually. I can just spam Yami like that. Anyway, there you go. I spammed her to death. That's the key. Just spam. And she's dead. Is she wearing underwear? I guess not. You see her like underboob anyway. What a fan service angel lady. She's dead, so she will never give fan service ever again. No ecchi allowed. She is deleted from the game forever. Oh, that's kind of weird. It should be Reva. Where's Reva? Oh, there she is. Kind of, I guess, slow loading there. Sometimes happens for some reason. It also happens in the pacifist ending sometimes. The CG just doesn't load properly. This game is on my solid state drive. I don't know why there's any weird loading problems. Anyway. Yeah, it's fine. It's not a big deal. It's just CG, right? So there you go. I defeated the Angel of Eden. A bunch of viruses. Kind of fun. I mean, it's very similar to my Gunner win, actually. I just kind of abuse Virus Spell. Is Virus Spell just too strong? I don't know if it is. I don't know if it got nerfed before. But it's very strong. I mean, it's very strong in any kind of deck where you don't really have a lot of spells, right? So it's perfect for Gunner, the alternate loadout for Gunner, and also the alternate loadout for Reva. You know, both of those characters. Oh, Reva, she does have some spells, but most of them cost 0, right? So you can just keep spamming it. So any kind of character that you shuffle a lot with anyway, right? It's great for that. Also, I like the idea that it looks like she's punching, you know, when she spams a lot of cards at once. So I really just think it's, you know, it's just JoJo. Whee! Also, any kind of like, I don't know. There's also I can't really think of one off the top of my head, but isn't there always like a type of anime character where they punch so hard that they actually shoot projectiles from their fists? You know, they just punch that hard. So like boom. Kind of like that. Oh, I'm here to escape. Let's just press G. And there you go. It's been where's the 99 or 999 contact damage come from? I think it's from the Yami actually. I think it's like every character, but when you have the Yami spell and you beat the genocide ending, you just instantly just have this aura of evil. You know, if you touch the credits or the special thanks with them, then they get hit by the 9999 damage or whatever. There you go. I think so far, I think I've beat, like, my own personal goal anyway. I've beaten the game with every single character on Pacifist, Neutral, and Genocide, except Terra. There's only one person I'm missing an ending with, is Terra, Genocide ending. I might consider just doing Break, but even then, I feel like Break and Pyro, either of her loadouts, it's like hard. I don't know. How do I... We'll see, I guess. I have to figure it out. I might even just spend an entire day just doing Terra runs and see if I can beat her with Genocide. I feel like she's the hardest character to beat the game with on Genocide. I imagine a Pyro is not so bad, especially Neutral and Pacifist. Maybe Pacifist is so because the final boss is still moving around a little bit, but you can at least like manipulate her a little bit and use your fires to like root her down. But Seraph, though, Seraph was just moving around all the time, and How are you supposed to take advantage of that? I don't know. Anyway, that's probably our final goal for this game. I mean, not final. Second last goal of this game. After that, I probably plan on doing, you know, one more run. I haven't done like a solo loadout run before, so I'll probably try that too, as well. But yeah, but for now though, Terra is definitely, that's my goal for now. Anyway.